just once, no more. And we too, just once, and never again. But to have been this once, completely, even if only once, to have been at one with the earth, seems beyond undoing. This gentleman who wrote this book, and I highly recommend it if you're looking for a daily reading, it's The Book of Awakening by Mark Nepo. He writes, he had a lot of life-altering events happen to him, which I think inspired him to do the work that he did as a writer and speaker. He says, I was visiting a friend who asked me, how do you prepare for meeting people you respect? How do you know what to ask or say? I'd never thought about it, but realized with his asking that ever since my cancer experience, I enter every meeting with another being saying to myself, if I only have this time on earth with this person, if I may never see them again, what is it I would want or need to ask or need to know? What is it I want or need to say? I find I come upon others now as if I have just crossed a desert and each of them is an oasis. The truth is that each living spirit we encounter is a depth to gently swim in, a miracle that can quench our thirst. Honoring others in this way has opened me to wisdoms that would otherwise run silent beneath my time on earth. And I think that that last small paragraph is what I felt like summarized how I feel when I experience people, is that when I come upon others now, it's as if I just crossed a desert and each of them is an oasis. And the truth is that each living spirit we encounter is a depth to gently swim in, a miracle that can quench our thirst. And that honoring others in this way has opened me, Dolly, me, to wisdoms that would otherwise run silent. And then after his writings, he always encourages you to do some sort of meditation. And in this one, he says, sit with a trusted loved one or friend, and with your eyes closed, meditate on just how rare it is to be alive at the same time. And when you are fully feeling this awareness, open your eyes and behold each other. Breathe slowly, and if you have only this time together, let the one question you would ask rise within you. Behold each other and ask. And some way, somehow, you've learned and decided that social work is your path for living out one of your roles in this world, and you will have many roles to play. It is a noble and honorable choice and decision, one you will be deeply fulfilled by, and a decision you will find yourself at times feel quite daunting and defeated. Whether that's because of the reluctant or ambivalent client, family, or community you're working with, or whether it's because of the unintended consequences, which come from the most recent set of policies by which you must practice by, or whether it's because of your lack of self-care has snuck up on you, or your chosen craft can and will be daunting, and that can change you. It can change you as a person, it can change you as a practitioner. It can change your approach to your work with individuals, families, and communities if you let it. But I do find that of all of my roles in this world, above all else, my social work career and the variety of ways I practice it is the most rewarding role I play in the world. That being said, beholding others not only applies to your loved ones or friends. I encourage you to think about the people and the communities that you'll be serving throughout your career, as unique as you are, and how rare it is to be alive at the very same time, and how non-accidental it is that you've been placed in their paths. But what you can do, if or when you feel or leave your workday feeling defeated, or as though you did not make a difference, is remember that you're human. David White is another person I really enjoy reading. He's a poet and inspirational speaker too, and I've really come to value and enjoy his work. And there's one phrase that he said in a couple books of his that I've read, and to me, he gave me one of my best reminders during the difficult moments of my personal life and my professional life. And he says, one of the most amazing things about being human is when you can name the measure of your exile, when you can name that you feel completely outside of yourself, when you can name that you feel like you don't belong, you're on your way home. If you're here this evening being inducted into the Phi Alpha Honor Society, then you are among our school, mine too, and our university's best and brightest students and upcoming social workers. And in this moment, that may not be as meaningful to hear as it might be later on in life and in your social work practice, whatever that may be. But whatever you do, don't forget to behold others, behold your loved ones, behold the clients you serve, and when it gets really hard, name it, and you'll be on your way home. Congratulations on your induction this evening, and you've all set the bar, and you should be proud, and we are. We are proud, and I really appreciate you sharing your evening with me. All the best.